Alright, let's get into it. Come on. Load for me. Oh, goodness. I don't remember world load taking this long before. Okay. Oh, that's right. We just became a barony. And we're quite large. Have we traded with the traders yet? Hey, Archangel. I think we already traded. I don't remember what we got. Oh, we got instruments. We got instruments and food. I remember now. Mado big? Mado? No, sewer brew and swamp whiskey we wanna... Wow, we have a lot of dwarven wine. That probably looks right. Right. So we can start digging out. Priority 3 is fine. Are all our bedrooms fully furnished now? It looks like it.
That's a nice head you have on your shoulders.
Make blackberry beer. Helps dig the diggy diggy biggy hole.
Diggy diggy biggy hole. Blackberry wine sounds yummy. Blackberry beer sounds good too. I've had and an old drinking buddy who I've lost touch with, who used to love raspberry beer. It's really yummy. Oh, I was also going to build a... Yes. Shrine. A new shrine. Also, thank you so much for the sub, Fusion. Thank you for the 41 months in the Kuma Club. I hope you've enjoyed it. On beds. Let's make another 20 beds for down here. And then I want to start making steel weapons. So first what I'm going to do... Oh, they also want a tomb. We're gonna have to start building a crypt. I'll get to that later. Squads... How do Why is there's not an easier way to do this, is there? Axe, spear, sword, spear, spear, spear. And then I'm going to tell you guys to station up here temporarily. And then I'm going to have smelt, not smelt pig iron. Oh, it's make pig iron. We have less than 5 pig iron bars and more than 10 iron bars, more than 10 flux stone, and more than 25 coal. Make pig iron. Hi, Callista. You are a good race queen. Mama Bear's so proud of you. I don't know what you did, but I'm so proud of you. How you doing? Pig iron less than 5. Iron graders, flux grader. Yeah. And let's move this up so that it's with the other metalworking. And then steel bars. The amount of steel bars is less than 10. The amount of iron is greater than 10. The amount of pig iron is greater than 3. The amount of flux is greater than 10. And the amount of coal is greater than 25. Steel's a complicated one. Been playing racing games through my breasty a lot lately. Still can't get my turns right without slamming into walls. You'll get there. So as long as we have iron and pig iron. Flux-stone and coal. Wait. Pig iron on your hip. Someone tell Julep. So I don't know exactly what pig iron is. I don't remember. I know that this game's, the way this game handles steel is not the most realistic because they kind of combine two different processes that both create steel. But essentially in this game, pig iron is a byproduct that's used in the production of steel, which is what makes steel so resource intensive. You have to make iron, then you have to make pig iron, then you have to make steel. It's high carbon iron, so it's not good for much. That's what it is. So we're making pig iron and then we're refining it into steel. Alright, so we'll get started on that. Okay, my squads are all here. My militia commander is a swords dwarf. So we have 2 swords dwarves, an axe dwarf, and 4 spear dwarves. So what I'll just do is I'll make 5 of each weapon for now. I'll make 10 spears. So steel, battle axe, steel, short sword, and steel spear. It's called pig iron because it used to be made by casting iron into these long grooves with side notches so that parts that pound out of the notches look like piglets suckling on the central groove, I think. Oh, interesting. That makes sense to, like to increase the surface area, I assume? And thus increase the uptake of carbon. Alright, you guys are off duty. Right, it's gonna complain that we don't have steel for now. And that's because we don't have steel. That's okay. Oh. Ah. I actually don't want my hunters to hunt. Because we don't have arrow production right now. And we don't have a shortage of food either. You're probably gonna finish hunting. Struck microcline. Where? Okay. Okay, a bedroom. Oops. A bedroom. There we go. Dining hall. And an office. Assign them to our Baroness. They're still complaining about steel, but we are making pig iron now. Cancels hunt, no ammunition. That's why I don't want you hunting. Oh, and that's right, we had loot boxes to dig out. This was something that was added after I first learned this game, and I still don't entirely know how much this affects us. But now that we're a barony, we're going to start getting new colonies founded that are incorporated into our holdings. And I think we can trade dwarves between them and trade between them as well. Oh, that was a dwarf. I saw something in the corner of the screen I thought was a monster. Make bed has been completed. We'll come back to here. We need more beds. Make another 20. I don't know why this is still warm, but I think it's safe. I'll dig out the obsidian too. Yeah, it was safe.
Less talking, more raiding.
A raid! Hataz, thanks for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Board stores are fighting Crundles. Welcome, welcome, raiders. If you don't know me, my name's Coffee. I am a gay bear girl on a quest for world domination, and I play historical grand strategy games and sometimes stuff like Ber Fortress or Minecraft. And that's all I got. Interrupted by a Crundle. They're just Crundles. Right, we already dug out that loot box. The legendary super lesbian is fighting. He's fighting a Crundle. Seems to be fine. Seems to have killed the Crundle. Oh, I want to start a job of cut gems. Like 3 a day, as long as there's uncut rough gems greater than 15, I want you to cut 3 gems. Hello, Cat Ranch, welcome. And we'll put this up with the, with the blah 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 blah. We'll put it up there with the metalworking, just so that I can find it later. The good news is it seems like our first cavern is fairly safe, which is really excellent. Like the worst we've had is a single gremlin. Now that being said, what I'm going to do is establish a burrow now, so I don't have to later. Wait, I don't want any of this here. I just realized. Shoot. Well, technically allowed people to access the trade depot, and otherwise nothing else. And by nothing else, I mean nothing more outside of the fort. And this burrow is essentially our oh shit button. So if for example, something like the giant shows up on the surface, or if secret spoilers shows up in the caverns, they're not that secret. We can press the oh shit button and tells everybody to stay inside except our military. Sign. They've changed this interface. Interesting. And we'll suspend the burrow. Child is fighting a Grundle. A child is fighting a child? No, it's fighting a Grundle. Okay. Dwarven child releases the joint lock of the dwarven child's left lower arm on the Grundle's left. Okay, I see what I misread. Yeah, a dwarven child just killed a Grundle with no weapons. They're pretty weak. Yeah, build that with... Actually, no. I take back what I said. Don't build it like that. Build a bridge. with the closest materials. This is going to be a little dangerous. How much steel do we have? None. Okay. I guess it's getting used to make weapons, so that's not so bad. What I could do right now, because our dwarves are trying to bring these logs inside and getting interrupted by Crundles constantly, is station the military out here. And by the military, I mean the militia, of course. There are a lot of Crundles. We have one in a cage, though. One of them chased our dwarves up here. I'm just not worried. If they get spooked with Crundles, they get spooked by Crundles. Build another bridge. Pyro. I think that's a gemstone. They're both underwater anyway. Oh. Merchants will be leaving soon. Amethyst and lapis found. Okay. How many steel weapons have we made so far? None. Really? Apparently made one steel bar. That's probably why. As I said, steel is really labor intensive, so... We do have iron weapons in the meantime if we need to use them. Alright, there's only one place we can dig down here, so hopefully it's safe. Well, only one place we can dig down without flooding the whole place, so... hopefully it's safe to do so. I'm babysitting this project mostly because it could lose us a dwarf. There's actually several ways we could lose a dwarf doing this. And great. Masterpiece, Quarry Bush Leaf Roast. It's going to be an incredibly expensive item. Looks like whatever we just revealed on the map probably has a loot box in it. Yep, there's one. A little bit further down, somebody wandered closer to this area and it revealed it. Oh, that's on the second cavern. Interesting. I don't know how we got that revealed. We shouldn't be going down there. Alright. What's in there? Absolutely nothing. Oh well. So far we haven't found any good loot boxes yet, but the ones we found do have, fun things like diamonds, at least. Alright, the Baroness has mandated the construction of certain goods. If we can go over here, she wants us to make quivers. So we're gonna make exactly what she wants. Make 2 leather quivers. If we don't do that, someone is going to be randomly chosen for punishment. And since we don't have a prison set up, they'll just be beaten by whoever's applicable. Which is fun. And usually ends in dwarves getting killed, to be honest. Let's see, you need a tomb, you need a better dining room, and you need 2 chests, 1 cabinet, and an armor stand and weapon rack. Hey, Toxicite! Ever so sagely advice. How can I help? I can't promise all my advice to be... I cannot promise my advice will be sagely. But we can give it a try. One silver armor stand and 1 silver weapon rack. I think we have a lot of silver. Iron gold, yeah, 32 silver. A good amount. Stuck between wanting the Seek DLC, but I'm worried I might end up being spammed by same quest events over and over again. Also, the Dragon Quest game and Persona DLC. Could buy Kingdom Hearts bundle so I could stream the second part of the bundle to the girlfriend. But you are already playing Yakuza with her. If you can only do one, that's a tough one. I tend to lean heavily towards Paradox DLCs because I know that I'll get hundreds of hours out of one of them. Almost always, even if they suck. But that's me. I mean, Dragon Quest and Persona are also games that have a long shelf life, so to speak. Okay. Oh, that must be our, that must be the holding that got added. Crowded Labors must be the other holding that we have. Speaking of, we do need a Chief Medical Dwarf, but nobody has those skills. I see good talk. Yeah, I don't know how helpful that was, to be honest, but... Dwarving's going well. I'm trying to get my militia set up, but we're having a bit of a slow time going producing steel. While we're doing that, I do want to look at this unhappy dwarf. Wants to craft an object and acquire an object. Help somebody, think abstractly, be with family, and pray. There's not a lot I can do with most of those. I might be able to get you to craft an object, though. I was near a container. It pleases me. Love that. Love that for you, friend. Okay, we have a good amount of steel weapons so far. The music just cut out mid-song. YouTube, why are you like this? Ah, just a gremlin. Okay. Don't get me wrong, gremlin bad, but... yeah, and it's just gonna run down into the second cavern. Oh, it has lots of webs. I don't know why we can see this far. Were those giant spiders down here? No, just cave spiders. Okay. Whose blood is this? Oh, one of our monster hunters must have come down here. Let me make absolutely sure that we're not collecting webs automatically. Good. Alright, we have our armor stand and our weapon rack. We can get the Baron's room a little more built out. Those are military items. Armor stand. Go in your bedroom. Weapon rack can go here. You consider your quarters modest, really. Let's high priority smooth the walls, see if that helps. Yeah, I'm still thinking about your question, Toxicite, because My instincts definitely lean towards the most value for money. You know, the most time and enjoyment I'm going to get from a game. But also doing something with a partner, that's very important too. I guess take that as you will. 2 fish dissectors. Not even fish cleaners, fish dissectors. I don't even know if the fish dissector skill is useful yet. Another fisher dwarf. Child. A child. Miller spinner. I'm really looking for a doctor right now, to be honest. Now, hammer dwarf. Why are you flashing? Skills. You're competent hammer dwarf. Legendary tracker. Oh, you would make a good militia commander. Sorry, militia captain. You are Aerith, peasant. Nope, Ian was right. So many fisher dwarves. We're just a fisher village. That's fine. A fishing village. So many children. Alright. As opposed to ban on certain exports. Export of quivers prohibited. So this is what nobles do. They demand you make their favorite thing, and they refuse to let you export them. It's annoying. Fishery Worker Guild. Where's our first guild house? It's up here. Bronze statues, make 4 of those. Dog's fighting a kangaroo again. We're making crundle meat roasts. So apparently we're cooking the crundles. Now, the good news is we don't actually have a petition yet for this guild. So we're not too worried about... Yeah, our dwarves are just way too idle. I'm not managing our dwarves very well. Like, I don't know, maybe that's why they're so happy generally, but... Smelt magnetite and smelt hematite. What are we doing for limonite? Less than 10. I actually want to smelt up to 25 iron. We need enough of it. So 25 iron. We have greater than 5 magnetite. Greater than 10 coal. We have less than 25 iron. Greater than 5 hematite. Greater than 10 coal. Let's just sort these a little bit. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. That won't speed up steel production, but it actually might. Looks like we found another... Oh, it's just a cave ogre. Okay. I thought that was a giant. There might be another loot box down here. Maybe not. What are our dwarves doing in here? Socializing. Oh, I do have a chest in here. Short instruments desired. I would love to have 10 instruments in here and 25 mugs. Sounds great. We'll see how many actually get there. I also want more tables. That was always the plan. Hello, Takirush. Welcome. Colony is doing pretty well. We have a bit too much of a population boom. Usually I would even limit things so that I could dig out room more. Ah, shit, we're coming up on ads. Usually I would go into the settings and limit population until I've dug out more bedrooms, but I didn't because I didn't. Taki is good? Taki Rosh. Got it. I'll try to remember that. I'm having a lot of trouble reading names in chat recently. Because I'm in desperate need of a new set of glasses, and they're on their way any day now. I'll be able to pick them up. Let's make another set of tables and thrones. Not a Rick throne. Scary game? It's... I don't think you should be scared of this game, but you should respect it. I favor properly corrected eyesight. Yes. I prefer it. We have too much fucking food. I realized I've had these glasses for like 8 years recently. Yesterday I realized I've had them for like 8 years. It's like, oh, that's why I can't see anything. No scared of this game, it just has an overhanging learning cliff. Yeah, exactly. And losing is fun. That's the thing I like to remind everybody who's intimidated by this game, is that losing is in fact fun. Dwarven child has been possessed. That sucks. You get one strange mood per lifetime, and you're gonna waste yours on being possessed. Jokes aside, this possession's fine. It just means that this kid's not gonna gain any skills from this. So we won't get a legendary crafter out of it. Alright, kid, what are you making? Tower cap, sea lamprey leather, grundle bones. Dog is fighting a kangaroo again. Ah, shit. Ads are coming up. Everybody, take a minute to get up, stretch, get some water, make a sandwich, make some coffee, take care of your meat vessel, and we will be back in 3 minutes as soon as those ads start. I will pause and stretch as well. I got distracted, even though I knew ads were coming, and now I'm just waiting for Twitch to start them.